Every year, Hollywood tells us this is the year that movies are back. And every year, audiences respond with something far more honest than just press releases. Their time, their money, their attention. 2025 wasn't a quiet year for film. It was a year of extremes. Massive box office wins that reminded us why theaters still matter, and painful flops that proved audiences are no longer guessing. They're deciding. We saw franchises prove they still have power when they respect the audience. We saw original films fight for space in an industry that claims they want originality until it has to support it. We watched the global box office reshape the conversation in ways Hollywood can't even imagine anymore. And behind all that, writers, directors, actors, and crews were still doing what they've always done, trying to tell stories that matter. Tonight, we're not just counting down the top movies of the year. We're breaking down what worked, what didn't, what surprised us, and what disappointed us. We're stepping inside the writer's room. We're honoring the legends that we lost. And we're asking the question that Hollywood keeps avoiding. Are movies finally listening to the audience again? Our year in review. This is Real Talk, coming right at you.
You tune in to Real Talk. Film. Facts. And the realness behind the reels. It's the director, Wes Clark. Lights, camera, conversation, let's go. We keep it real, that's real talk. Breaking down the game, no filter, just talk. From the classes to the blockbusters. Trust us, you can love us, you can hate us, but don't forget about us. We keep it real, that's real talk. Breaking down the game, no filter, just talk. From the classes to the blockbusters. Trust us, you can love us, you can hate us, but don't forget about us.
Hey, what's up? It's Logan Browning, and you're listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hi, this is Alana Della Garza, and you're listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hi, I'm Diane Franklin from Better Off Dead and Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. You're listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hey, I'm Stormy Maya, and you are listening to Real Talk with the Director.
Hi, this is Monique Free. You're watching Real Talk with the Director.
This is Vicky Judy, Orange is the New Black, and I'm here with Real Talk.
Yo, what up? This is Jay Ellis, and you're watching Real Talk with the Director.
Hey, I'm Issa Rae. You're watching Real Talk with the Director on Downhouse Radio.
We keep it real.
All I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Nothing more, nothing less. What's going on? Oh, why am I in that corner? What's going on? Welcome back to Real Talk with the Jedi Counselor, the Director. I am the Director. There I am in the middle. And we'll be with you for the next 120 minutes or so. Real Talk's brought to you each and every Monday by B2S Media, where we broadcast live via the World Wide Web on youtube.com/IE Network TV. And the social network, aka Meta, aka Facebook. So it is the end of the year. This is it. This is the last show of the year. We definitely appreciate everyone joining us and listening to what we got to say. Shout out to the chat room, of course. Joe Spatana holding it down as always. And everyone else who decides to come through and pop in and say, what up? What's good? Just drop in. Leave your thoughts. If you don't want to talk, leave your thoughts in the comments. It's all good. So, 2025 been a pretty interesting year. Very interesting year for the world of film and television entertainment. And it's been some highs, there's been some lows, been some big blockbusters and some big flops and some critically acclaimed films that still didn't make the money. But overall, and it's been we will say eventually bye bye to a legacy studio that is Warner Brothers. Where they will ultimately end up, as of right now, the contracts or whatever you want to call it, it looks to be that it may end up at Netflix. However, I think last time we discussed this, I have a very bad feeling that that's not gonna work. Um, but as of right now, regardless, we're saying bye bye to a legacy studio of Warner Brothers eventually, and hello to the future, maybe. Um, we'll also go inside the writer's room and kind of rewind on one of the films that I felt was very well written, but not only well written, it was very well acted. Um, and I just wanted to highlight it because it was something that didn't get the shine that it should have this year, which I feel a lot of movies did. But inside the writer's room with that. And of course, we will give you our top 5 films of the year. Each of us will give it. I was going to do originally a top 25 uh, just overall, but we are individuals. Most of us saw the same movies, but some of us didn't. So I'd rather just break it up to each of us give our top 5, and then you can add in if you have a sleeper film or most disappointing, whatever else there. But I think it'd be better if we break it down that way for the audience. And then we'll do a quick preview of the new year, the next stuff coming up. We know it's award season. We went over the Golden Globe nominations. And we got any Oscar predictions. And of course, we will honor near the end of the show, not to end it on a somber note, but we will honor. I did do a video for memorial video to some, not all, of the people that we lost this year tragically, and well, it's all tragic in my opinion, but yeah, so we'll do a nice little dedication near the end of the show for that. And that's it, man. We got a big show ahead. We welcome you all. And before, of course, we go into the show, we do our weekend recap. It's brought to you by BoxOfficeMojo.com. And excuse me, I'm a little under the weather. I'm just getting over the flu. Merry Christmas to everyone. Late Merry Christmas. And we'll say an early Happy New Year. And I had the flu 2 years in a row. Last year, I was in the hospital with the flu on Christmas. This year, I caught the flu again. Just wasn't in the hospital, thank God. So you'll hear me sniff and cough, and I'll try not to hack. The weekend recap brought to you by BoxOfficeMojo.com for the weekend of December 26th through the 28th. Number 5, Anaconda. My Anaconda. That is that looks funny. I didn't get a chance to see it yet. That looks hilarious. That's a comedy, and they are going through a midlife crisis. A group that's Jack Black, I think, is in it, and Paul Rudd, and they decide to remake a movie, their favorite movie, and then they end up encountering a big behind anaconda. It looks hilarious. That made of 23.5 million domestic, bringing the total worldwide opening, because it opened on Christmas. Total worldwide at 43.5 million. Looks hilarious. The Housemaid made 15.3 million. Opened December 19th. It's now at a worldwide total of 48.8 million. That's the Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfield film thriller. Let's see. It's like a drama thriller. Then we have Marty Supreme, 17.7 million. Opened up December 19th in theaters and did December 25th worldwide, like more wider theaters, I think. But right now, opening 6 years. Okay, yeah, it's a wider theaters now. Now it's somewhere like 2,600. It is at 28 million, 28.4 million, almost at 28.5. Then we have Zootopia 2. Made another 19.9 million. It is now well over $1 billion. It's 1.4 billion at the box office. I mean, it was just, that movie just rocked out. And number one, as you probably would know, bringing in another $63.1 million, Avatar Fire and Ash, which brings the worldwide total of it to 761 million and change and climbing. And the film just opened on the 19th. It's at 761 million already. Let's see. It looks like it will probably make another push, maybe to make a big. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. But that is your weekend recap, brought to you by BoxOfficeMojo.com. So we'll jump right into the show. I got my Jedi Council with me. Hopefully they're well. Ralph, Kev, y'all in the building. Welcome back.
What's up, party people? In the place to be.
Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year's, Happy Kwanzaa.
Yeah, right. All of that stuff.
It was December 25th in Hollis Park in the park.
What'd you say?
It was December 25th in Hollis.
Oh, yeah.
In the park.
Oh, okay, yeah. I should have had that. I didn't have that queued up. I got some, man. I got some better sound bites next year. I've been queuing up my better sound bites.
Yeah, you gotta have that queued up because Die Hard is the ultimate Christmas movie.
I love having those conversations with people. Every year I get people arguing with me. It's not a Christmas movie.
That song proves it's a Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, listen, I'm not gonna argue about that no more. But it's funny when people they hate hearing that's Christmas. I'm like, it's a Christmas movie, bro. I'm like, what?
It's worth arguing. It's worth arguing. It's worth arguing. That's what I'm saying. It's worth it.
Like Ralph said, it's worth arguing to prove every
movie.
to prove every point of it.
Takes place during Christmas. I said, no, bro. It's not that it took place during Christmas. Christmas is part of the story. The fact that the story never happens if he doesn't go to a Christmas party.
Yo, if he doesn't go to visit his family during Christmas, and he just happens to go to the party.
He was also going to the party because he had to obviously
trying to make up with his wife.
Was right. His wife was there at odds, and he trying to get in good, get back good with her. So he didn't really want to go, but he was going to her office party. That is the story. So how could it not be a Christmas movie?
And here is the main part. Ho, ho, ho. I have a machine gun too.
Yeah. I mean, it's just people
with a guy written in blood dressed up like Santa. Stop it. It's a Christmas movie.
Shut it down.
Movie. Yeah, so that's that. But yeah, man. So the year's been a very interesting year. We, like I said, we have, we had some really good movies. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen some good movies this year. I haven't seen a lot of duds. Now there were flops as far as box office flops, but even the box office flops, most of them were
good
movies. Yeah,
they were good movies.
Do good in the movie theaters, But I've been, since like I said, I've been sick with the flu, so I've had some downtime the last week, and I've been
what's funny?
films.
What's funny? I don't mean to cut you off, Wes, but you know what's funny? I just want to say something about your opening. Wes was in a hospital last year around this time.
Yeah,
I was in a hospital last year around this time. Came home for Christmas. Now I'm in the goddamn rehab, and I still saw, even being in the rehab, I still saw about 30 movies this year that weren't flops.
Right. No, a lot of them were not flops. So yeah, I mean, these movies, like I said, that a lot of them, I was able to watch some of them. Some of the movies that are getting nominated for Golden Globes and are perceived to be nominated for Oscars. So, I watched. I still can't pronounce the damn movie. Begonia.
Yeah.
I watched that. I had no expectation, knew nothing about it. I just watched it because I just wanted to watch it.
The baloney movie.
Yeah, Begonia. It was actually a good movie. I was like, oh wow. It caught me. It caught me off guard.
Caught you by surprise.
Yeah. It caught me off guard. But also, I mean, it was well written, and the performances were good. Jesse Plemons and what's her name? Emma Stone. I mean, they were.
You can't keep her clothes on nowadays. Got 2 Oscars, clothes keep coming off. Like, damn. That's all it took. I'm just saying.
I know, right? And then after Holly got her Oscar, her clothes never came off anymore. It felt like.
No, they still came off. They still came off. Just it wasn't in certain things. It came off.
No, but
Nah, you didn't see the one she did when she was the boxer, where she had sex with the girl.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. That was kind of recent too. That wasn't, like in the last few years.
That was like, hey,
like 2020, 2021.
Hey.
Yeah. But yeah, that movie was good, man. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Knives Out movie. I enjoyed that. I pretty much enjoyed those anyway. The first one is still the best.
Very good. But this one was equal. This one was equal to the first one.
For me, I think this was right under the first one, better than the second one.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this one was good too. I enjoyed that. What else did I see?
Weapons,
of course. That was. I mean, there was a lot of great movies this year, man. And I'm like, yeah, there was a lot of good movies, and that's why, one thing
Sinners,
really, of course, Sinners to me was in my opinion, not to give away my list, but that was the best film of the year for me. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it was just really, really good movies this year. You had some, obviously, the blockbusters, the Fire and Ash. You had Zootopia 2, K-pop Demon Hunters. Just like these are just killing box office. That wasn't I didn't go see that film, but I'm just saying that's the type of
That
It was
was my
a
grandson's
phenomenon.
movie.
Yeah, it was a phenomenon. Then you got we mentioned
Trap,
weapons.
Trap,
Right. Yeah, you got other films that I went to see early in the year.
Final
Drop.
Destination,
Final Destination was one of my that
Bloodlines.
surprised me. That surprised me. I loved
That
it.
shit was good. That they put that
It
together
actually
good.
really, to me, for a person who jumped off the franchise train, because I jumped off of Final Destination maybe at number 3 or 4, maybe 4. I didn't watch the ones in between because I just kind of got tired of them. I watched this one and it really brought me back. It was like, wow, it tied up everything, kind of tied everything into all of them, and it was really well done. And of course, the late great Tony Todd,
Yeah,
you know,
that was his last movie,
that
right?
was his last film, and it was almost like he was talking to his fans in the
Yeah,
monologue he
Saying
had in
goodbye.
that film. That was
Basically
awesome. I
saying
mean,
goodbye.
that was painful, but awesome at the same time. And I thought it's good to mention him because I know we did honor him one show earlier in the year because in my memorandum video, I didn't have him in it, but I just wanted to point that out. Obviously acknowledge him.
yeah. That man, that monologue made me cry, man.
Yeah, it
Crying
was
now.
painful, man. It was painful, bro. I was like, yo, this dude, man.
He's
But yeah,
he's
that was awesome.
he never in every film that he was in, even if he was a lead, he didn't have to be the lead. Just his just his 5 minutes of screen time
Oh,
made the
his presence, his screen presence is unmatched. Like he always just commanded the screen when he was on it.
yep
Every time. And every
every
movie
time.
I've ever seen him in, he commanded the screen when he was on it. All the time. From Night of the Living Dead, the remake they did with him, all the way to Candyman to Final Destination. It's like, Final Destination, he's like a character that pops up for a few minutes almost in every movie, but
Every movie, yep.
you're
hmm
waiting for him to come on now. He became so, expected. They're like, we got to see that dude, you know what I mean? So
He's like the Stan Lee of
big up to him. I
of
know, right?
Final Destination.
But yeah, man, big up to him. So yeah, I mean, you had, of course, other films, F1
Frankenstein,
went hard.
F1, yeah,
F1 went hard.
F1.
Uh, Frankenstein was one of those films that was a Netflix film that was put out. It was also very well done. Felt like a felt like I was watching an opera or something. Like
Yo,
it
sweet,
flowed.
yeah,
It
yeah,
flowed
yeah.
opera to me. You know what I mean? Like I was like, yo, this is different. Like the way it
All they
flowed.
needed was for them to be singing in
Yeah,
opera.
it felt like Frankenstein the opera or something like that. The way it flowed. Oscar Isaacs always does his thing. Great character actor, great actor. Period. And Jacob, what's his name? The guy who played Frankenstein's monster, I should say. He played the monster.
Mhm.
Did a good job. It's just like that's the
Yeah,
dude.
great. It was a great revenge movie. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
you've never seen this side of Frankenstein ever.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very, very well done film. Uh,
I got another one for you. Predator Killers, the cartoon, the
oh,
animation joint.
okay. I didn't see that. I didn't catch that.
You what? Oh my God.
I didn't see.
Yo, let me tell
Yeah,
you
I guess
something.
that's something I can watch before the end of the year because there's a couple more films I want to catch. I did watch Christie. I did watch. Uh, I didn't get a chance to see The Housemaid yet because I just couldn't get out to see it. Um,
Okay.
I saw Christie and actually wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't a bad movie. Once again, didn't do well in box office. We kind of expected that, but she did not do a bad job. acting in that
Oh,
movie.
the Lost Bus.
Um,
With what's his face? God damn it, forgot his name.
hmm.
Um, he does the Lincoln commercials, the Lincoln
Oh,
car
okay.
commercial.
Yeah, yeah.
Matthew
McConaughey.
McConaughey. Yeah,
McConaughey. Yeah. Yeah, man.
yeah, yeah. You do that stupid laugh. Uh,
All right, all right.
right.
Yeah, that's funny. So, yeah,
Yo,
man. I mean, it
and
was
and him,
a good year.
the
It was
last,
a good year.
and him was weird. As
Him, yeah, that's the one I forgot to put in my intro because that one also was a flop, but it was also very disappointing. I thought it was going to be better than that. I was hoping it'd be better than what it was, but it was.
no, it was. I liked it. It was a weirdo fest. I was like, I'm watching some kind of artsy.
Yeah, I mean, but I think we talked about it a few shows ago when we had our guest on Megan, from Tea and Popcorn, and
Oh,
shout out.
I wasn't on for that one.
Yeah,
I don't think.
she was talking about the mistakes they made with the marketing because she's actually a market she works in marketing, so she's a marketing expert, and she really brought up a lot of the mistakes that we talked about that they made in the marketing that kind of set the film up for failure. And the funny thing is, it's not that it was bad. What they did was bad. What they did was good, but at the same time, what happens is the audience felt deceived when they got there because they were promoting Jordan Peele, Jordan Peele, Jordan Peele in big letters on the poster and the trailer,
Posters, yep, yep.
but he did not direct that film. And everyone thinks when they went to it thinking Jordan Peele directed and or wrote the film, and he did neither. He did not write it, nor did he direct it. He just executive produced it. He was just the producer. So and a lot I literally I said it on the show back then. So my local theater that I go to, I'm starting to get known now. People are listening to the show. Shout out to everybody that checks the show out. A lot of times they check it out on a replay or whatever. They can't make the live. But I met about four people, different people that recognized me, and we talk about the show. I mean, no, let me rephrase that. They didn't recognize me like I'm some star or something. I met them and I told them about the show. Now they know that I do it. You know what I'm saying? So they like turned into me asking me, what what did you think? I'm like, what can you compare this against his other films? And I'm like, no, because he didn't direct this film. And they're like, what? I'm like, you didn't read the credits? He didn't direct the film. And people were literally shocked. They sat there and watched the whole movie and was shocked that Jordan Peele didn't direct the movie. So that was a big mistake on their part. Now, granted, from a general standpoint, they did the right thing. You take the biggest name, Jordan Peele, and you promote it. You send Marlon Wayans out, who is the star, the big name star of the film, and let him promote it. But they failed to really mention. Marlon would say who the director is, but the director wasn't very known. So I understand why they did it, but it backfired on them. That was the problem. And after that, they were like, "Oh, this is terrible compared to Get Out." Like you can't compare it to Get Out. He didn't even
Mhm.
write the film. You know what I mean? So yeah, but that was disappointing to me too. And it had a lot of but it had holes. It had a few holes. However, once again, studios mess things up. There is two deleted scenes in the film that just blew my mind that it wasn't in the film. It gives so much more context to things and scenes that you're like, oh, I don't understand why this happens too often, but I digress. Um, yeah, man. So that's what it is. So we'll start by saying this. Um, and obviously, the biggest story was the Warner Brothers takeover with Netflix. Netflix won the bidding war. They put the bid in. Warner Brothers accepted the bid, and then Paramount said, "Wait up, nope." They come with a hostile takeover bid of over $100 billion. Makes the offer to Warner Brothers, saying, "Hey, man, let us get this chance to do this. We can," and then to sweeten the pot, you have David Ellison, who is, one of the owners of Paramount, decides he will guarantee the stockholders money with his own money, cash. He's putting up billions of dollars of his own money, because we all know when these big deals happen, half of this money is promised to people through stocks and this and that and equity and it. So he was talking about putting his money where his mouth is. And lo and behold, Warner Brothers still rejected the deal. And they still want to move forward with Netflix. This is the most recent report on it. And then Ellison was not finished. He goes and writes a personal text message to David Zaslav, who's the current CEO of Warner Brothers, and basically pleading his case with him, almost damn near everything but begging him to let Paramount take Warner Brothers over. And as of right now, I don't think Zaslav has answered him, but you know how he answered him? Next thing we know, there's an article of David Zaslav showing the executives at Netflix around the Warner Brothers lot. So, I mean, I guess to me that's his answer. But this is where what I said a few weeks ago. What I said a few weeks ago is, I think this is where now he's gonna play dirty. President Trump has already he's already said that he'll be watching this deal and he's gonna have some say so over it. And because they're saying, of course, like we discussed in a couple shows ago, the regulatory of it all, it threats of it being a dynasty. I mean, not a dynasty, a monopoly. And of course, David Ellison. We appreciate this the super chat there. Jocelyn, thank you. Ellison is very good friends with Donald Trump. They are trying to, he has been joining forces with Trump administration and Trump's family on top of that. And they have been trying to make plays they were part of the CBS deal when they got CBS. The investment group was Trump's son-in-law is part of that investment group. They have made a play for TikTok. TikTok is now owned by an American company backed by an investment group that consists of Trump's son-in-law and David Ellison. So now they've gotten TikTok. They want this Warner Brothers deal so badly so they can then have CNN. They are making plays to control the narrative, which is a classic dictatorship move. Let's keep it a buck. It's a classic dictatorship move to control the media and control the narrative. So everyone knows that TikTok has been a big thing when it came to media, and they've been there's a lot of Trump supporters on there, but there's a lot of Trump against people against Trump on there. And now that they have control of TikTok, bye-bye. You can say goodbye to the liberals and all those people that are making content against Trump. Goodbye. I'm telling you that now. It's a 2003, me being more committed to getting on your expert convo. I appreciate that. We appreciate you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
So, yeah, bye to all of those the liberals and people who are against Trump. Gone. That's why now that they have TikTok and it's official, they own TikTok now. So you might as well start looking for another platform if you plan on making any content against Trump. You might as well look for another platform. It's not going to happen. So, and that's what it is. That's why they're making they are making such a hard play for this Warner Brothers deal. I mean, like I said, David Ellison, basically, this dude was begging David Zaslav in that text message to basically give us Warner Brothers, man. We'll take care of it. We'll do that, blah, blah, blah. Yep. It's like these cats are not playing. They won't stop. Warner Brothers is telling them it's like when you it's like if you in a girl's friend zone. It's like the nigga just keep pushing, and she's telling you 100 times over by going out with the other dude and paying attention to every dude except you. Do it. She's telling you over and over again. She don't want you.
Hey, you gotta have hope. What's his name? Rihanna's dude. That was him. Look at him now. So
he wore
always hope for little guy.
Steve Urkel and wore it down, I guess.
Wore down. I'm wearing you down.
I wear you down, girl. So I mean, yeah, unless you're gonna be Steve Urkel and wear it down. I mean, this dude is like every time, like I said, Zaslav was seen giving a tour to Serrato's, whatever his name is, the owner of Netflix, giving him a tour around the Warner Brothers lot, like, hey, this will be yours soon, and I'm just like, oh my god, And she said, I'm done with Nikki. That's funny. What's she talking about? I guess with what you call it, huh?
Well, because Nikki went with Kirk next, and she said how guys just be guys, but the you really built your audience, and now you're just basically F you.
That whole Nicki Minaj thing is funny. Nicki Minaj, funny thing is, as of right now, there's a petition going around to deport her because, as you may or may not know, Nicki Minaj is not a U.S. citizen. she's not from here. She wasn't born here. She's not from here. So now there's a petition going around to deport her.
Send her ass home.
Yo, that is hilarious to me. And I'm just like, really, yo, come on.
Somebody had sent me this picture, and I saw her like it basically said the black delegation wished to trade Nicki Minaj for a pack of sunflower seeds and
Wow. Wow.
Yo, I can't, bro.
I was
Yo.
like, whoa. I mean, here it is. It's what they exactly say. Yeah. The black delegation would like to trade Nicki Minaj for a pack of now laters and a bag of sunflower seeds.
Sunflower seeds.
Like, damn.
Yo, that
Just
is
damn.
Yeah. She was like, yeah, you can talk about Nikki. She's an actress. She was in Barbershop. I'm like, yeah, I know. She was an actress. She was in Barbershop.
Trying to break up even Common.
Yeah, right. Very, very. I know. Break up even Common. Yeah, but it's like this, man. And this is really not to dwell on that situation because that's just crazy. I mean, I can't stand coonery and buffoonery, bro. And I'm just like, you out there talking about, yeah. I mean, I forget about the fact that people saying that she obviously are ridiculing her main audience that got her there. I remember when she was doing those different personalities when she sang Roman and all this stuff. I thought the Roman character was supposed to be like a trans or something like that, or gay or something like that. She had those different characters that she did when she went. It's just funny, to me. I'm just like, wow, we don't know what her end game is, but we know what these people that are mad end game is. Get her out of here. They're like, yo, get her out of here. So I don't know. I don't know. It's something. That whole thing was just weird to me. Other big things, obviously. Like her right now. We don't know what her real end game is, man. People saying, her fans are saying, oh, she's trying to align herself with powerful people so she can fight Jay-Z. Why the hell does she want to fight Jay-Z? I don't know. Jay-Z.
Now I know why she aligning herself with powerful people because she think they're gonna protect her husband, so nothing can happen to him.
Right.
And that's what it is.
Right. I mean, and the funny thing is this: the main charges that her husband has are state level, so he can't be pardoned for that. So, like Trump can't pardon him, I should say, for that. It just doesn't make sense. And then people trying to blame Jay-Z. Jay-Z is not thinking about Nicki Minaj or any of these other people. And they just need to really, Nicki Minaj needs to grow up. Yeah, it's just, she's worried about the wrong stuff all the time. The wrong shit. Like you a goat in this game. You goated. Why are you so angry about stuff all the time? It's like, yo, or she feel like she's not respected. And to a degree, like the industry hasn't respected her like she should. I mean, it's absolutely asinine that she's never received a Grammy. Like, come on. That's asinine. But the bottom line is, you take that how it is, you call out the industry for who they are, and you keep it moving. Stop always, like why are you so angry all the time? Anybody who won, Little Kim warned us years ago. Charlamagne and them said that too, and it was on Charlamagne's show. Lil Kim told us a long time ago she don't want nobody else getting props. She wants to be the only female. Like, no one's gonna kiss the ring forever. It's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean? So, she hates obviously Cardi B and the fans, and Cardi B is a likable character. I say character because she is a character. She's a likable personality. People in the industry like her and they get along with her. And she has her toxic moments. We all know that. But she's overall a likable person in the industry. So that just kind of burns Nikki up for some reason. It's just like, just be cooler. Like, if you're so mad, everybody likes this one person and seem to act like they don't like you, then just be cooler. Be more likable. And that's it. But it is what it is. Um, this petition going around is hilarious, though. I think that's they're like, get her out of here, because I mean, she's just to me, some of the stuff she said sounds like she's just trolling. I mean, referring to Trump as a handsome, dashing man.
Taco tits? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I'm sorry.
I know. No, it's more of the it's the taco tits, but it's the Dorito taco.
Fake ass Chester Cheetos.
It's Dorito tacos. Because of given his color. But yeah, it's just like, come on, man. She's like narcissistic. Yeah, I mean, all of that stuff. Speaking of narcissistic, I said this before in one of the previous shows. I still haven't watched the Diddy documentary because I don't have really interest in watching it. I don't really watch those type of things. I didn't watch the R. Kelly one. I didn't watch the Michael Jackson one. I don't usually watch those type of things because I like to make my decision based on my own research and my own facts and my own knowledge instead of someone telling me this is what it is. Because most documentaries, a lot of documentaries, not most, but there are a lot of documentaries that has a lot of inaccuracies and people take them and run with it. So that's why and of course, when you say stuff like that, it means, oh, you're defending Diddy. I'm not defending Diddy. I just said I'm not interested in watching the documentary. But I said, speaking of narcissism, the reason why the documentary exists because of his narcissism. The fact that he was doing a documentary on his life and he was having it filmed is the reason why this footage even exists that they used, as far as the footage they used of him. Everyone else, interviews and stuff like that, that's different. But had he not been doing that, maybe this documentary doesn't even get made, because that was the hot topic of the documentary from what I hear. And so, and that's what happens when you're a narcissist. Matter of fact, Diddy probably isn't even in jail if he's not a narcissist, even though, not saying that he don't deserve to be where he is. What I'm saying is he had an opportunity to make it all go away when Cassie approached him behind the scenes and asked for the bread. He decided, no, I'm not giving you no bread because I'm Puff Daddy. And guess what?
Diddy.
Yeah, and guess what? He is now, he
in jail.
He's right.
In jail without the bail.
He really is. He's literally in jail without the bail. So, I mean, and then you got beyond Tyler Perry because they're after his ass. Yes, they are. Tyler again is now being accused of another essay accusation. And I said this before, I'll say it again. People get mad when I say it. There is a war on black billionaires. I keep telling you this. I keep telling people this. And people say, well, black billionaires keep doing dirt. Everyone does dirt. And there's plenty of billionaires, almost all of them do dirt. But it's the ones, it's just a coincidence that the ones that are exposed, quote unquote, of the so-called dirt or the alleged dirt are black billionaires. It's not that many of them, but as we can see, they're going after him, man. And I have to say, in response to that, to be fair, I'm not just trying to make the black billionaire the victim. Sometimes you got to be smart too, bro. Got to be smart and stop thinking that you're untouchable because you have so many zeros behind those numbers. They've already proven a gazillion times over everybody's touchable, right? So you should have known. Y'all should have known that when Bill Cosby got popped. You know what I'm saying? Even though he eventually worked his way out of there, but y'all should have known a long time ago when Bill Cosby. Yeah, come on, man. Don't even get me on my soapbox for sure. But Tyler, you got to be smart, brother. Got to be smart. And yes, I don't care what the situation is. That other situation, people were saying, "Oh, he was with the text messages," and he's telling. I told you I didn't really believe the guy, in my opinion, because the guy was answering his text messages. Why are you answering his text messages if you're being harassed? So I didn't believe that guy. But the bottom line is, you gotta be smart, Tyler Perry. You got to be smart. And now you put yourself in positions where people are gonna, try to, get me wrong. Some people just make shit up. And that's going to happen as well. You're gonna get targeted. People are gonna make stuff up, but you gotta stand strong and fight it. Like what Jay did when that Tony Busby guy decided to just make something up and go after Jay-Z. Jay-Z fought it. Now he's suing the guy, and he's proving to people I am not standing for this. So, these guys, man, I tell you, I hate to see this stuff, but it's stuff that's brought upon themselves. So,
Yep.
That's the main thing. We started the year off from last year when Jonathan Majors got convicted and sentenced and whatever, and his career basically went down the toilet. At least his mainstream career. I can't say his career because he still was able to get some jobs and work. That's what he does. He's a working actor. So, but as a result of that, his movie magazine Dreams did not do anything in the theaters. People barely knew it was there, and it was a good movie. It was just one of the reasons why I'm gonna highlight it on this week's Inside the Writers Room. I want to highlight some of the stuff that happened in that film because it was I thought it was a very good film. It was definitely different. And I'm not saying that it was the greatest written film, but what's different about it was the way it was written. It was really written around the character. It was a character-driven film. And I've never seen a film where, like, when you watch the film, like, you don't remember anyone else that was in the film except his character, which is really odd, but I thought it was good the way that was done, and we'll talk about it a little bit later. I see we got in the green room, of course, our buddy, our friend to the show. He's let me bring him in. Tony Perez, what's up, brother?
Hey, bud, how you doing? How are you guys? How was your Christmas? Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It was okay.
Yeah. And then man, so like I said, man, it's been a pretty good year for films, in my opinion. What do you think, Tony? I actually saw some really good films this year.
In general, I'm a very forgiving person. I like that theaters are back, and I try to support as many movies as I can theatrically, just because I'm a big supporter in as to the big screen. There have been some really good ones and a lot of bad ones, and also a lot of movies that were streaming that should have been in theaters. But I will say that I think it could have been a better market. I think that a lot of movies that went to streaming should have gone to theatrical, because I think that would have helped out the theatrical market a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm really thankful for Avatar. I mean, I have to tell you, I think it's saving the box office for 2025, and it's going to keep theaters open. Unfortunately, like 2 big theaters out here in LA are shutting down or shut down permanently now. Yeah, so it's kind of sad.
Which ones?
There's one in Marina Del Rey, and I forgot the name of it, and there's another one in Hollywood that were just mainstays.
I'm glad you said that name, Tony, because I couldn't remember the name. That's where I stayed when I went out there. I was in Marina Del Rey.
Marina Del Rey, yeah. So the one in Marina Del Rey, the property owners are actually turning it into apartment homes.
Where did we meet up, though? We met up in...
we met in Manhattan Beach.
Manhattan Beach, yeah. That was...
Yeah, dude. Tacos.
That was nice. That was
nice. Dude, yeah.
Good food. My God, I can't... Every LA Taco Tuesday, they take it seriously. Tacos.
Dude, this is not tacos. We didn't have tacos. We had good Mexican food.
Yeah, great.
This place, I don't take people just anywhere when they come over and visit. I take them to these spots. So this was just, it was good Mexican food.
Yeah, it was good Mexican food. I was like, this is
dude,
like...
the chips and the salsa, you couldn't beat that. I mean, just that alone, like, it was amazing for that place.
It was amazing. But
and margaritas that you did not drink. That was back in the days when I was still drinking. I don't drink anymore. But,
yeah, I don't drink, man. It's just like, I don't know. You gotta make, Ralph, you gotta look Tony up when you go back to Cali, man.
3 weeks.
All right, just let me know. Let me know when you're around. Well, I won't take you to Mexican. I'll take you somewhere else. I'll take you to pizza. There's a really great place in San Pedro. It's like one of the top 5 pizzas in the country.
Wow, nice.
Yeah, but yeah. So
she took me to this spot in Reseda. It was this really good barbecue spot that we went to in Reseda. And I was like, oh my God, it was like a little hole in the wall, but
I'm very, very particular of barbecue. I've tried a lot of barbecue places. There's one that's really famous that's in downtown LA. And even that one, like, it's just like, and yeah, hole in the walls are great. I found a place that's over in Orange County that's actually really good. I can't remember the name, but I know how to get there.
Look, I'm happy with Fat Burger. I'm sorry, I'm happy with.
Oh no, dude! Fat Burger. I run to the bathroom. I just immediately run to the bathroom.
I actually like In-N-Out Burger better.
I do too, but I like.
Dude, they just let out the ingredients in In-N-Out Burger. People thought it was really good. It's actually not very good for you at all. Like, I was like, oh.
I don't even want to know. But, yeah, so
I got this spot in Thai Town. It's a Thai restaurant. A few blocks away from
Mr. Great. It's very tough to mess up Thai food. It just really is.
Yeah, but this is really good.
So back to the films.
Did you see Avatar, by the way? That before I mentioned Avatar. I think it saved the theatrical industry. It had a great box office. Have you seen the new Avatar? I've seen it twice.
I saw it. I thought it was turning. I thought in the end it was starting to turn back into the second one, and I was like, "Wait a minute, I saw this already." But
I got so emotional at the end, and the big battle sequences and everything. Like when the bad, I forgot what they're called, came in, and it like, I got emotional. I'm like, "Oh my God, they're actually this thing's gonna go the other way," because I was hoping it was gonna have a uplifting ending. And once that whole thing happened 30 minutes out, I was like, no.
I'm going to say this. I always say it, and this is where I throw people off, but it is what it is. I've never been a big fan of the Avatar stuff.
Well, you know why I'm a big fan. Number one, Stephen Lang's in it. He's my boy.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense. But I'm just like, I
He looked different.
I respect it. I respect
Dude, the
respect
science
him.
and everything they made,
Right. I
they
respect
elevated
him.
filmmaking.
I respect all of that. That doesn't mean I have to like it. I just respect it. I never liked the first Avatar really. I only watched the first Avatar once and I never watched it again. And I might have seen drips and drabs of it, like it may have been on TV or something like that, or I watched it maybe when it was on, but I watched it fully
They're
once.
just so long now. I mean, they really are long movies. You gotta love the
Yeah,
cinematography.
I
You gotta love everything that they talk about in there in order for you to
I mean,
appreciate it.
it was cool, but like I said, don't hate them, but I didn't love them, so I just never really got into them. But obviously, you got to respect what they do, what they do for film making, for movie going, and innovative,
And,
and
and like I said, I think it saved the industry. I think it saved the theatrical industry.
Now I gotta get that one is Zootopia. I was surprised how much I like
Utopia.
Zootopia too. I was really I was like, wow, it was
Yeah.
like the end when they're talking to them. I was like, wow,
It
this
was
is
really
a
good.
cartoon.
Yeah.
It was really good.
It was really good, and it made a lot of money. I mean, the first one made $1 billion, but this
Still
one made,
making money. It's going.
Yep.
Could it hit 2 billion? I don't know, but
I
then
don't know. It's
again,
at
I don't know.
1.5 now.
I
It's
know
at
now. I
1.5
don't know.
billion.
I don't have to watch it.
Yeah,
So I can tell you, Zootopia was the last movie that they played in that theater they just shut down, Marina Del Rey.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that was the last screening they had. And the funny thing is that it was like people couldn't get in. Like there was a ton of people that went there to support it,
Everybody wanted to go.
and people were just standing outside, like saying goodbye and stuff like that.
Dang, that's gotta suck.
There's
Yeah.
nothing worse than
out there,
a movie
Marina
theater that's
Del
just
Rey.
sitting there, like in my where I'm at, my movie theater, the Regal, it shut down like around March, and the building is just sitting there, and I'm like, open, show something, please. I don't want to go to another state to see a
No,
movie.
I mean, dude, right now the theatrical market is. I mean, unless we get more hits,
it's coming.
it's gonna. I mean, more than just one every 3 months.
No, it's coming.
We need like a monthly hit. Like we need those titles back again. Pre-COVID, we need to have that back.
2026, man. Oh, it's going to be on 2026.
I hope so. I really hope so. I mean, I really, I think that streaming cannot survive without having theatrical. You need to have that theatrical that's out there that keeps everybody going back, because it's, we can all sit at home and watch something on our big screen, but it's not the same thing. Like I like going to the theater, and even if it's a shitty theater, I like going there, and once in a while I do buy the popcorn, but I always get a hot dog, and it's that whole, like it reminds me of being a kid.
Yeah. So what are you for this year? What would you say? And I know we us, Ralph, we did a list of top 5, but what would you say, Tony, is your what was the best film this year? If you could just pick one for you. Avatar for you, that was the best
for
one.
me. It's for, like I said, all the reasons above, because I mean, I like the franchise, I like the storyline, I like what they talk about, but also as a filmmaker, it hit me on different levels.
Yeah,
and like I said, we need more films like that. So for me, that would be it, because I think it did a lot. I mean, I did watch, what's the name of your movie you like so much? With Homeboy. That acts the same.
No. You talking about
the horror movie?
Sinners?
Sinners, yeah. I couldn't remember the title of the movie. I did watch half of it, and it was enjoyable. I mean, I'll give you that.
No.
So, but it's
I
still.
would have thought you said I was expecting you to say Superman. As many times as you saw it.
Dude, you know what? I support a genre. Like, I support a genre. I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted DC to succeed so much that I forced myself to like it. I mean, dude, look at me. I watched Anaconda. Oh my God.
Anaconda looks funny though. That looks funny.
I had wanted to see it, but
Dude,
I'm
it was
hearing
so
it's getting
bad.
butchered.
It was so bad. It wasn't one of those that was so bad it's good. It was just so bad.
Is that
The concept is cute, but
it looks funny to me, man. I'm just
I liked Beverly Hills Cop. I mean, I like Beverly Hills Cop 3. I mean, I like some of those old remakes. I like the not Superman. What was the other film? Like
Fantastic Four.
What's that?
With the Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four was nice. It was cute. I watched it a couple times. But dude, that's on Disney, and I see it, and I'm not drawn to clicking on it. I'm actually drawn to She-Hulk and What If, and some of these other things. Like, because now I'm preparing to watch I've seen the original X-Men. I'm drawn to what's going to happen next year with the Doomsday. So I'm catching myself up. I've watched the Iron Man. So I'm not drawn to Fantastic Four as much as I should be, but it's there, and I'm like, hey, okay.
You saw Avatar twice. Did you get a chance to see any of those trailers in Avatar?
Dude, I wish I had seen it when they did the X-Men, because I saw the other two.
I saw the Steve Rogers one, but that X.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. The Steve Rogers one, I was like, okay.
Crazy.
Thor, dude. I wish I was in the theater when they did the X-Men thing, and just to experience that.
Yeah, I saw a screenshot of they got Scott Cyclops with his visor off, shooting up into the air with the optic blast on his knees. It's like literally like a recreation of the beginning of the X-Men show.
Oh, dude, and the funny thing is, I love that they did the X-Men '97 theme song. So, and the interesting thing is that Feige, who was on the X-Men team when Fox was in charge of it, they weren't fans of the X-Men or blue outfits. Now he's all gung ho for them. Back then, he was on board, like, hey, now nobody wants spandex.
He was not a lowly producer, but he wasn't a main guy back then. And he actually, they talked about, I think it was Halle Berry or somebody else. Feige was actually one of the guys helping sneaking them comics because Bryan Singer didn't want them reading comics.
Yeah, Bryan Singer was dumb there. Like, oh, make it your own. No, dude.
Even I'm gonna say that. Like, nah, bro.
I'm still. I mean, I'll tell you what. One of the best movies. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Best movie, Deadpool.
Oh yeah, Deadpool.
Besides Avatar, Deadpool, Wolverine, hands down.
That's funny. I forgot that came out this year.
Hands down, Deadpool, Wolverine.
That was last year.
No, was it last year?
That was last year.
Was it last year?
I'm about to say it must have came out very early if it came out this year, but it must have came out last year. Then.
No, I thought it was earlier.
No, it came out last summer.
Oh wow! See, that's how vivid that movie's still in my head. But I don't know. So I'm looking forward to that. And
bringing in Heavy Hollywood. What's going on, brother?
What up, guys?
Yo, what's up with the Gandalf beard, man? What's up with the Gandalf beard?
The Gandalf beard.
I was trying to get. Hey, what's up, TP? I was just trying to get my my Abe Lincoln on.
Yeah, looking like Gandalf. You shall not pass.
Tony Perez, what's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
Good, good.
Yo.
Good to see you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for joining us. We were talking briefly earlier about the we have people in the chat room that was talking about the Nicki Minaj thing. There's a petition trying to get her deported.
Yeah, dude, get her ass out.
That's funny.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
It's something like 50,000.
Not traitor. Like I said, a pack of sunflower seeds is annihilators. Let's trade her.
They trade her for a pack of sunflower seeds. Yo, I'm like, not the sunflower seeds. Not the sunflower seeds. Wow. You trading her for sunflower seeds. Nah, but that's just too much, man.
Crazy.
Too funny. But yeah, man, it's been a great year for movies. I definitely wanted to bring up a couple of, some of the ones that were stuck out for me this year. Obviously, you know what I'm about to say, Tony. You know I love Sinners, man. I thought Sinners was the best movie.
I actually just watched it again last night, to be honest.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. To me, it was the best movie of the year for me. It really was. And I saw some really good movies. I just saw I said at the top of the show, this movie is called, still don't know how to pronounce it. It's called Begonia. It's like,
yeah, that's on my list now.
Yeah, it's very good. You'll enjoy it. I'm not gonna spoil nothing for you, but
did she get nude in it? But did she get nude in it?
No, I don't think so. No.
Well, woman won 2 Oscars. It can't keep her clothes on. I'm just saying.
Yeah. If I remember correctly, Emma Stone. She's the star of that movie. Very good. It's like basically about this conspiracy theorist dude who thinks she's like a CEO of like a big tech company, or not tech company. She's a pharmaceutical company, and she's really very, very well known. And they established that by showing you she has pictures with Michelle Obama. You know what I'm saying? Like her character's very well known, and these guys think they've been studying conspiracy theories, stuff like that, and they think she's an alien. And they kidnap her. They straight kidnap her. And hold her in his basement, and he's trying to get her to admit she's an alien. Yo, it's crazy. It's a crazy movie.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to watch it.
You gotta watch it, bro. And but it's very well written with the conspiracy theories and why he thinks what he thinks and where he's dead serious. This dude is not just like you think. Oh, he's just crazy. No, he ain't just crazy. This dude is dead serious from all of his research and stuff. He's like, you are an alien. She's like, no, I am not. He's like, yes, you are.
Dude, I got one friend that's all into all these conspiracy theories. I believe that shit. This guy believes the craziest things. I'm like, really, dude?
Yeah, I know.
Stop watching YouTube.
Like that too, man.
Stop watching YouTube, man.
And they talking about they talk about the the flat Earth and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all of that stuff is in this movie, bro. You gotta watch it. It's a lot.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna send it to this guy afterwards.
You're just like, wow.
Like they made a movie about you.
I went into it with no expectation, and I was just like, yo, this is crazy. But yeah, man, those were good films. Very, very well written film. Coming up on the writers' rooms, in the next few segments, not just today, but going forward, we're going to be highlighting some of the films that are nominated for Best Original Screenplay, stuff like that. That's one of them for screenplay. Sinners, of course, for original screenplay.
Yeah, let's go watch this season. I got a lot of catching up to do.
One Battle After Another.
That was good. That was good. I like that one.
I did like that.
That one.
She's gonna get nominated for that. Tiana Taylor. She's barely in it, but she's gonna get nominated for a watch.
Well, you mean for an Oscar?
Yep, she's gonna get nominated for an Oscar.
Got
nominated for a Golden Globe.
That was the movie she's in with Leo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's gonna get nominated for.
She was a very impactful character, even though she wasn't in the movie that much. She was an impactful character. I actually like the lead character, the young lady who was the lead of the film. Chase Infinity is her name.
She was cool. She was cool.
I haven't really seen her in anything else, but everyone in it, this was like a character-driven film to me. Like, the characters were very colorful. So that's what kind of helped drive the plot, in my opinion. It's not like your typical, the plot was really good and the acting was good. The plot was good, but what I mean is the plot was driven by the colorful characters that it had. And because you'd get encountered with another character every 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, movie had that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're encountered with different characters every few minutes, and Sean Penn bodied that role. Sean Penn was in it as well, and he
maybe Sean Penn might, after all these years, get.
Oh, I forgot about Sean Penn in that movie. He was creepy.
It
was.
He was creepy.
That walk in his, he was just like, "Yo, bro, you just
he's
uptight."
Nominated for a Golden Globe. I believe it will go on, and he will get nominated for an Oscar for Best Supporting Actor in a film. He was killing that, man. Leo did his thing, of course. Benicio del Toro, like these guys. Okay, Benicio del Toro. He always plays colorful characters.
He does colorful, weird characters.
Great color. He is a great colorful character. I take him all the way.
You can tell that he is a big time thespian because he loves going outside of the box and all the stuff.
He loves going. I mean, you take it all the way back to my first experience with him was Usual Suspects. His character was Fence.
Yeah,
whatever his name was. I mean, he was a great character then. Like he always plays those type of weird, colorful, crazy characters, and he did it again.
He was in the Bond movie, License to Kill.
He was in Diamonds. No, License to Kill or something like that. The one where they were in Mexico. Yeah.
Always playing.
With Pierce Brosnan. I think that was Pierce Brosnan's last movie.
Nah, Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton. That was Timothy Dalton's last movie.
Yeah. So
somebody sent this to me. The 15 Harper's Bazaar top 15 movies of 2025. They have Sinners down as number one. Then the movie Hamnet.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it. Haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
Marty Supreme with Timothy.
I'm hearing a lot about that. I gotta see that. I heard that was good.
And the movie that you were just talking about, for Begonia.
Yep. Very good movie.
Another movie. You guys are right on it. One Battle After Another. They have down as the fifth best movie.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Sorry Baby.
Sorry Baby.
Yeah. That's 6. Superman 7. Sentimental Value. That's number 8.
Okay.
And It Was Just an Accident is 9. And 10 is that's the K-pop movie, the K-pop Demon Hunters.
K-pop Demon.
I guess that's like animated.
Yeah, it's animated. Yeah, definitely animated. Yeah. K-pop Demon Hunters. I didn't, obviously I didn't watch it, and my 5-year-old's too young to watch that. She don't like stuff like that. So,
right.
But it was one of those. That was just like a phenomenon that just kind of came out of nowhere.
Huge in Asia.
Yeah. So that's where that's. But yeah, and was that the list, or is there any more?
No, that was the top 10, I believe.
Top 10. Yeah, man. I mean, Sinners is getting a lot of. I tell you one thing, you got Christopher Nolan hosted at the DGA at the Directors Guild. Um, he hosted a screening for Sinners because he's they doing the whole for your consideration. He's helping present it to the Academy for an Oscar. In all categories for your consideration. And Christopher Nolan, obviously a well respected, great director who is just loves him. I mean, the love this film is getting from Hollywood is very interesting. You got Christopher Nolan who hosted it. Denzel Washington came out and hosted the Q&A segment for Delroy Lindo for him who was, obviously one of the actors in it. Um Over at the Screen Actors Guild, Viola Davis hosted a Q&A where she was talking to Michael B. Jordan and Wumi Musaku and the casting director. Then you got switch back to the DGA. You got uh uh what's his name? Oh my God, what is his name? The guy who directed why can't I think of his name right now? The guy who directed Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Fathers
God.
in the business and everything.
Oh, jeez.
Everyone can't remember his name right now. Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller hosted also at the DGA. He hosted a Q&A talking to Michael B. Jordan. I mean, it's just no, actually, no, was he talking to Michael B. Jordan? He was talking to Ryan Coogler as well, I think. And it's just crazy, man. The love. And then what's her name?
Wouldn't it be crazy if it ran away with a lot of awards this year?
I would love if it did.
It would be interesting. It's been some good films now. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them. I would love it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Real quick, I always get these two mixed up. Now, is Ben Stiller the one who I don't like because it ruined my favorite movie ever, The Longest Yard, or is he Papa Diddy Pop?
He's Papa Diddy Pop.
That's Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
that's Adam Sandler.
Yeah, Papa Diddy Pop. That's Ben Stiller. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Got you.
They did Papa Diddy Pop. But whatever he's like, look, man.
And he don't ruin The Longest Yard.
Ruined The Longest Yard. Absolutely ruined The Longest Yard. They should never have touched that movie. Never, ever. That's my favorite movie ever. How dare you make that into a comedy? It's not a comedy. The movie was a drama. It
was like a dramedy. It had some comedy in it, but it was more.
Every movie. Halloween has comedy in it. I mean, every movie has comedy in it.
Anaconda's got comedy now.
Right.
Or attempted comedy. Let me correct that. Attempted comedy.
But yeah, Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller. Okay. I get them mixed up sometimes. Them two guys.
Yeah, no, I got you. But he hosted. So my point is,
Sandler makes a bunch of bad movies lately. He's just getting that Netflix paycheck.
Who, Sandler?
Yeah, that's who did Longest Yard.
I hated that remake of Longest Yard.
I liked it.
Did you see the original?
Yeah, I saw it. You know how many people from the original are in the remake? There's quite a few people from the original that's in the remake.
Yeah,
I
mean, that was cool, but the whole, I just didn't dig it. I didn't dig it. I don't like.
I tell you, the one part I didn't like Tracy Morgan as the gay inmate. That part I was like, no, you don't need that. But I mean, I did like Michael Irvin. I did like Michael Irvin in it.
That was so dumb.
Michael Irvin, I mean him and Nelly, because these are you really Nelly had guys that really could play football, that really did play football. It weren't a bunch of actors.
I think Nelly was in another football movie. I think
I was cool with Nelly. played. I mean,
Well,
he
Nelly's
played the guy.
believable because
Yeah.
he's athletic. He's got
Well, he did
athletic
play
build.
football. He used to play
Yeah.
football.
Okay,
And we all know Urban played. Even what's his name?
And I'd say the best casting was probably Stone Cold Steve Austin being a racist guy. He's just perfect.
But he used to play football too. So everybody that you actually saw actually played football at some point in their either college or high school, but they really did play football. So I mean, I like that part. It wasn't a bunch of just actors. It was like you had real dudes in there that made the game a little more like I could believe. I would have paid to see that game. I would have paid to see that game.
Wow, that's funny. So, I mean, that was I can't get with that though. But yeah, so my whole point is Sinners is catching a lot of love, man. And and what Tony said about if it does win, I'm predicting. I predicted from the beginning at least 8 nominations. I think it's gonna be more now because I think it's gonna be more. But 8 nominations.
How many wins though?
Wins is gonna be tough.
I'm
trying
6.
Dude, you know what? They said the same thing about Mad Max a few years ago, and like, oh, it's not going to get anything, and it walked away with everything. You know,
You think it's going to win 6 Oscars?
No, I see it getting at least 6 nominations. I don't know about 8, but 6.
I'm gonna say 8 because
how many wins you guys got though?
Well, I'm gonna say so. My 8 nominations is Best Picture, Best Director. I believe because of all this campaigning, I believe Michael B. Jordan will get a nomination for Best Actor.
Yeah.
Best Cinematography, that's 4. Best Original Score, that's 5. Best Original Song, that's 6. Best Original Screenplay, that's 7.
I forgot that one. 7.
Right, and then
costume
design. Ruth E. Carter, she's always getting Oscars anyway. Really, you know what I'm saying? So I say costume design.
I might
as the 8th one.
Now that you said that, I might go 9. The lady that played not Haley Steinfeld, the other one. Maybe Best Supporting. Maybe.
I don't know.
She's a long shot.
I love her.
She hasn't been nominated yet. Like she hasn't been nominated for a Golden Globe. So that usually hurts you a little bit unless she gets a SAG nomination. You know, a lot of times you got to get one or the other, if not both, before you get considered for the Oscars. You know what I mean? Most of the time. I'm gonna say 8. That was my 8. You know, and then everything else is whatever. But and now wins, to answer your question, I think he's a lock for screenplay. I think original screenplay is a win. I think original song, I Lied to You, that's a win. Just because that's the scene where they did the surreal montage scene. I
costume,
think costume design. Ruthie Carter will get costume design. That's a 3rd win. Now, he's not gonna get director and picture. He's gonna if there's a win there, it's gonna be 1.
Mad Max got it.
I'm saying it'd be great. Now, I'm hoping for Best Director because he will make history. He will be the first Black director to win Best Director. If he does.
Yeah.
You know what though? If they give him anything, they'll give him that, and then they'll do everything else to everything just to spread it around.
Right. You know,
Best happens to make PC, and that's going to be the biggest way to get at Trump, anyways. So
I know, right? But Best Picture might go to one battle after another. You know, I think it's going to be narrowed down to one battle, Sinners, and this Hamnet that I've been hearing about. Everybody been talking about.
No, I think you got to throw Marty Supreme up in there for shout.
Marty Supreme.
I think it's more legitimate because of him. If he's not in it, no one will be talking about it. Because in it, I think you got to take this time because he's rolling off of two. He rolled off an Oscar nominee last year, so your next year the Oscar nominee again. Now you're about to roll into Doom. You're gonna have Doom 3 coming out this year. At some point,
and I'm gonna tell you. Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, but I mean, but didn't he got those nominations? Did he win?
No, he hasn't won.
No,
but that's the thing. It's yet he hasn't won yet. But I think you got to take him. I think whenever he's in the movie, you have to take it that he could be nominated because of he's putting that kind of resume. It's like young Tom Cruise. Whenever you saw young Tom Cruise, say, "Oh yeah, he's the guy," you know.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise never actually won an Oscar. They gave him one. They gave him a
but I'm saying
honorary.
young Tom Cruise. I mean, Rain Man, he didn't win, but then he came right back with Born on 4th of July, and the performances for Color of Money. Like when he was doing this drama stuff, that dude was dangerous. He was like, "Yo, that's not the guy from Risky Business."
There's a couple of times I think Cruise may have got robbed.
Yeah.
I do too.
I think he
got hold of Born on 4th of July.
I think like a lot of people talk slick about Tom Cruise a lot. I see a lot of people say a lot of slick stuff about Tom Cruise, but I think he's a very underrated actor.
Very underrated actor.
Yeah.
He, like Ralph said, when he does his drama, yes, he's this big action guy, but when he does his drama stuff, man,
dude, here's the thing about Tom Cruise. He's always got to run. Watch all his movies. He's always freaking running.
He's always running.
Every single movie he's running. He's like, I think he's voted as the best movie runner ever in movie history.
He is. It's just like remember, it's just like Travolta. Travolta always got to dance, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Travolta got to dance in every movie.
Let's see if you guys have seen any of these movies. You guys probably saw most of them. So in another list. Now all of a sudden everybody's sending me lists.
That's funny.
The top 10 best ranked movies on Netflix this year.
Okay.
Wake Up Dead Man. You see that?
Nope. I did.
Oh, you saw
that?
Okay.
That was the Knives Out movie. That was the last Knives Out.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
Very well done. Very well done.
K-pop Demon Hunters, like you saw, they got that number 2.
Not interested.
Frankenstein, number 3.
That's on my list. That's on my list.
Not yet.
I saw it. I saw it. It was
good.
It was well done. It felt like I said at the top of the show. It felt like you was watching an opera almost. Not and I'm not saying it in a good way. Like it just was different. Like the way
it's like Dracula. Dracula last year or earlier in the year.
Oh, Nosferatu. Yeah.
Yeah, Nosferatu. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Nosferatu. No, it's not like that. It's different. It flows a little different. But yeah, go ahead.
I'm kind of waiting on Frankenstein until The Bride comes out because I want to kind of like see them together.
They're completely two different
movies. I know, but I just want to see it like that.
Okay. Go ahead.
4. Train Dreams.
Train Dreams. No, I didn't see that.
No.
Ralph, Tony?
Nah.
Okay.
Nope.
5, another animated movie. Wallace and Gromit, The Vengeance Most Fall. Nobody's interested.
Nah.
Nope. Don't give it
6,
there.
No.
Jay Kelly.
It's called Jay Kelly?
Yeah.
Never heard of it.
I didn't see a lot of these Netflix movies.
7, Steve.
Nope.
I haven't seen it.
No.
8, Ballad of a Small Player.
Nope.
Jeez,
nobody's heard of these movies, and they're like top of the line.
Yeah.
9, The Thursday Murder Club.
Nope.
Never heard of it.
10, Nanas.
Oh, that was cute.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, you saw that?
That was cute.
Okay. So,
so out of those ones, just the ones near the
you want to roll it first.
Yeah, I saw the ones near the top. Frankenstein was good. I think Frankenstein is going to get some nominations, but not a lot. But mostly with the actor, probably Oscar Isaacs. who actually played Victor Frankenstein. Um, yeah, that's
Wow, I'm gonna have to see it now. I've been holding off on it. It's on my list. I see it every day. I'm like, nope,
it
nope,
keeps
nope.
popping up,
Dude,
right?
like I've been binge watching Queen of the South. Don't ask me why, but I've been
Yes, hey, that's my show.
Man, I've
you know
been binge
I've been
watching
binge watching
West
that
Wing.
show.
I've seen all the seasons. You're gonna like it.
Oh no, I've seen it like twice, and I'm
Oh,
like, I've just started
I wanted
season
more
3 today.
seasons. I
I've been
wanted more
watching
seasons.
it the last 2 days. Don't ask me why.
I've been binge watching the last week and a half The West Wing. I never saw it, but I'm like, man, it's one of the shows I was like, yo, you should have seen this when it first came out.
Well, I promised my son that I would, because I never watched it, because back then I didn't have HBO. I never watched The Wire.
Oh man.
Oh, that's good.
And I promised my son I will watch it. I want to watch. I
How old
always.
is your son?
I'm gonna. He's 29.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that if he's young, don't watch it. But okay.
No. He's seen it already. He loves it. I'm going
I gotta question myself. I haven't seen The Wire, and I've never seen. Don't kill me, Ralph. I've never seen The Wire. I've never seen The Shy, and I never watched Snowfall. I haven't seen any of those.
I've never seen Snowfall, but when I was at Missy's house,
for season 1 was good. After that, it kind of got bleh.
No, I was at Missy's house one day, and I went to her room, and she was binge watching the show called Snowfall, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, they're just popping people in their head, and I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, this is Snowfall. And I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, I got it. Before I get to any of those shows, I gotta watch The Wire. I mean, it is the blueprint from what I hear. Everyone says it's the blueprint of all these shows that people watch now. Yeah. The blueprint of that show was The Wire. And
I can agree with that.
Yeah, definitely.
Back when HBO used to make real good stuff. I don't know.
Sunday night TV. You know, that's gone now.
Like, Wire, Oz.
It's all gone.
That's right. I'm trying to go back old school. Speaking of Oz, I'm trying to go back old school and binge watch Nip Tuck. I'm trying to find Nip Tuck.
Oh man, Nip Tuck was
Nip Tuck was great. That's on wasn't that on USA? That should be on Peacock.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, if it was on USA. I thought it was FX it was on.
Yeah, it was on FX.
Was it FX? No, then it's on Hulu. Hulu or Disney.
The Shield.
So Nip Tuck wasn't an HBO series?
No, Nip Tuck was on FX. It was on FX. It was one of those.
It was FX. Yeah, so it's Disney or Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Disney or Hulu. Yeah.
I gotta find it.
Yeah, that show was crazy.
Oz, man, what happened to TV? Oz, Nip Tuck, Sopranos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's all that stuff now. You
Deadwood,
can catch it on your local streaming channel.
Gonna have to go back there to start seeing, some.
You know what's actually really good? Have you guys
have these coordinators coming to mess everything up?
Have you guys seen the Mayor of Kingstown?
I saw one episode, man. I was like,
dude,
wow.
That show is so intense. Like my jaw drops every show. Every episode.
I'm glad you mentioned that, Hell, because I definitely wanted to announce that too. So just
Nip Tuck said, "What sexual coordinator?"
Yeah. So recently, SAG has officially,
my God,
they've officially brought in, implemented the what are they called? Intimacy coordinators.
Thank God we got to see Ghost and Angela long before this happened.
I know, right? Intimacy coordinators have official contracts with SAG. Just read the announcement the other day. So now I guess they'll be, they can get movies. They're in the union.
Another person to add to the bottom line. Great.
I know exactly. So the funny thing is, I'm still trying to put together a show. I'm trying to get an intimacy coordinator. If you know one, Tony, or come across one, let me know. I'd like to get one on the show.
I
Only
know two.
because you know too.
Two people that do
Because
that.
well, here's the deal. I really want to uh and this I'm not even trying to be facetious when I say it, but I just like what qualifies you as an intimacy coordinator? You know what I'm saying? Like, should you be what type of background should you have? Should you have film background? Should you have psychology
You got to have a
background?
psychology background, like a sexual psychology or something like that
Yes,
background, and
that's
relationship
Oh my God.
But
one of the people that I
degree.
know that does that. She does. She has a background
but
in sex coach and sex work. She does the other one. I don't know how she got it, but she actually was a stunt woman, and
okay,
she just went
stunt
into that.
woman, I would accept more. In my opinion, all that you can have that qualification of uh, you know, psychology and this, that, and the other. I feel you should have some sort of film background, like because you're dealing with shots, right? And how to make certain things look a certain way. So maybe if you're an actor or even like you said, a stunt coordinator, someone who's used to choreography and with certain shot, like to me, you should have some sort of you know what I mean? Experience with that because you're dealing with directly with the director, and you are potentially
Crazy, man.
screwing with the director's vision. Let's be honest.
Exactly. That come
Yeah.
on.
Let's keep it a buck. You're kind of dealing with the director's vision. So I have a whole I want to do a whole show on it. It'd be a little controversial, but at the same time, it's real talk. It's real talk, right? Pun
You
intended. You
you
know.
imagine an intimacy coordinator for freaking Basic Instinct?
Oh,
it would have
geez.
never
I
it would
think
have
they would
never
have kicked that person out.
happened.
Get
The
out.
movie would
Get out.
it wouldn't have been a movie.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, like, so there's a scene on that show that caught all of that flack, The Idol. But I love the scene in there where she's, Johnny Depp's daughter, Lily Rose Depp. Her character is doing this photo shoot, and she's doing a photo shoot, and she's nude under a robe, and then she gets into it. The photographer is getting, she gets into it, and she takes her robe off. So she takes the robe off, and now she's fully nude with the robe off, and the photographer continues to take pictures. The intimacy coordinator jumps in, and he's like, "Wait a minute, wait a minute! Like, no, wait a minute. Here's the nudity rider here, and we can't, like, we can't continue to shoot this because we got to get permission from the union or whatever." And the guy and the manager's like, "Bro, no one told her to take her robe off. She took it off herself. She wanted to take it off." Yeah, but we can't do that. So then the guy gets mad. The manager takes the intimacy coordinator and shoves him in the bathroom. And then he grabs a PA. He said, "Look, you see that guy over there? Don't let him get out that bathroom. If you do, you're fired." They kept him stuck in the bathroom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Photo shoot. And I'm like, oh my God, that is hilarious. He's like, yo, because his whole point was no one coerced her to take off her robe. No one asked her to take off her robe. She got into it so well. She was loving the photo shoot. She took the robe off because she wanted to. And he's like, "No, we can't do that though. It's said right here in the nudity rider. It can only have, just side."
But she's the one. But that's the part that crazy. It's like, well, even if it was in the new writer, she's the one that did it. She's. So you're gonna sit and tell me the person that signed it no longer has the free will to change his or her mind?
Yeah,
What was that movie with that blonde comedian and John Cena, in which they had that nude scene, and she keeps talking about it during their big scene, he slipped it in, and she just let him do it.
And he's like, she told him to do it. And he's like, no.
Okay, but anyway, can you imagine an intimacy coordinator during that scene? It's like, oh no, like you can't do that.
I'll say this on the intimacy thing and then move on. But like I said,
Before you say it, I just want to say, but not all her fault, but I'm telling you, the nail in the coffin was Blake Lively. She is the reason for this. She is the
yeah,
main reason this last lawsuit that she put against Justin Baldoni that they got going back and forth. That was a big deal, and it had something to do. The intimacy coordinator was a big part of this lawsuit, right? So, because he was saying that she was like, she was saying that he was being over aggressive with her, and at the point where she tried to bring him for like sexual harassment, SA, and stuff, like almost to a point where she was like, he almost SA'd her. And he was like, we had an intimacy coordinator, and you popped up at my place and was like, forget the intimacy coordinator. So
yeah.
it's a whole big mess, that lawsuit.
Yeah, that's definitely, I'm sure, took a lot. That probably made them go ahead and implement it, make it official and stuff like that. And I just think that if long as you're there for what you should be there for is the protection of people's rights and stuff like that. And let's be honest, we all know there's on sets you always have your creepy grip or somebody who's a creep on the crew. And yeah, I can understand the intimacy coordinator kind of shielding you from that. That's fine. But if you're going to hinder the process or hinder the vision of the director, then it's just like there's going to be a problem. I really do want. I'm gonna, we're gonna get a couple intimacy
I reach out to
coordinators.
the one I know. I reach out, and
Yeah,
what I don't understand is even with the idea to come coordinate. I mean, from what I've heard on some of these movies, where like for example, Halle Berry and Billy Bob Thornton, the director broke his team into people that were only necessary to beat it, which was himself. I think the light guy and the sound guy. Everybody else was don't come here today. So
skeleton.
the
That's what you're
director. So you're saying the director doesn't have the idea of who's actually necessary because he doesn't want Halle Berry walking around naked. I mean I mean if you walk around naked, but you don't want everybody sitting there gawking at her. You just want the necessary people that are there.
Halle Berry said, "Hold my beer. Let me show you something."
Yeah, nah. But here's the deal with that, Ralph, and that's true. We've shot intimate scenes. We've shot sex scenes. I shot a threesome sex scene where I directed. That was for Playing Dirty, and there was only it was skeleton crew in there when we shot that. You know what I mean? Everybody who didn't need to be in there left.
Like me, I wasn't allowed to come into the room. I was like, what? No.
I think at the end of the day, it was myself, my DP, who was Trouble, and I think the lighting guy, Al. I think that was it. Because we didn't even really do sound, I don't think. So we did or we didn't. But regardless, it was very skeleton crew. I had a talk with them. I talked with Zasha, with Alice, and Ernesto. Had a good talk with all of them, the actors. Like that's the way it's supposed to be done. Everyone's on the same page. Nobody is, offended about nothing. Nobody's afraid to speak up and say, I don't really want to do that. Yeah, okay, let's do that. And we choreographed the entire scene. We had choreographed it. So no intimacy coordinator needed. So and I think with that being said, man, we'll see. I would like to bring that in. I'd like to bring that up. So when you reach out, Ralph, and let me know. Because I mean, and like I said, I'm not bringing them up here to debate them. I really want to know what are your qualifications of it? Because I did read somewhere that you have to, at least now, you have to complete some sort of course with that goes through SAG. I think you have to complete some sort of course. I don't know how long the course is, but you got to complete it, and you have to have a certain amount of uh, hours, like set hours. This is what they're saying now to officially become an intimacy coordinator.
Wow.
Yeah, certain amount of set hours,
We got
a
back.
some sort. All right, some sort of course and something else. But I'm just like, to me, it's like I would want you to be. If I'm gonna hire an intimacy coordinator, I would want you to be at least maybe an actor, like someone who's been an actor, who has a little experience on set. Like you mentioned, Ralph, a stunt coordinator. I think that's a good background to have. Because you're used to choreography and stuff like that. If you have some sort of camera background, that would be even better. If you happen to be a DP or cinematography background or something, that would be awesome too. Because now you can help frame the shots to make it look real.
Exactly. But if you're just even if you're just a sex educator, I just say that one. Like I get where you're coming from, but it's just a visual medium.
Yeah, it's true.
And the thing that be irking me sometimes is when I see online people looking at open and say, well, this thing was unnecessary. That's not enough for you to decide it was necessary. The only person that can decide, there's three people that could decide the thing was necessary: the director, the actor, and the actress, because they're in the midst of shooting it. You're going like I know someone was looking at Basic Instinct and said some of the nudity in Basic Instinct wasn't necessary. Then you obviously didn't watch the movie because yes, it was.
It was very
But if
necessary.
it needs to be toned down, then I'm quite sure either Sharon Stone or Michael Douglas or the director could have said, "Hey, we could block this shot in a different way where you get an idea that you knew, but you're not really new, but we're just gonna get the impression that you are." There's ways to do it, but I don't need an intimacy coordinator to figure that out.
Yeah, Teresa knew what she was doing with that, and she went all in. It's like, she's like, this is going to make my career.
This was her big role of her career, and on top of that, there was. She did talk about in her book that the leg cross scene, which she knew obviously that they shot. She had a what's the word? Had not a change of heart, but she had some reservations about it, and she thought they were gonna cut it differently. But when they cut it the way they did, obviously she was a little upset about that. She's actually said she slapped the director, which she was like, "You told me you
was some drama with it, yeah, for sure."
Yeah, she slapped the director. And I guess he just kind of took it and was like, "All right, okay, well, yeah, sorry,
you're famous."
Right, you're famous."
I just made you famous. I just made you super uber hot. Uber hot.
Hot, famous. Yeah. So, but yeah, that whole thing with intimacy things is too much, man. So really, to be honest, let's go into the best your best movies, Ralph. You got your top 5.
Well, I got my whole list here. I got a book, right? I gotta add a couple things. I'm gonna add this stuff as I'm talking, but this is the end of the year, folks. This is Ralph's time right now. This is the end of the year. We take a look back at what was good, what was okay, and what was terrible. So. With that being said, I'm adding a few things. Sorry. Stop. That shouldn't have played. I need to bring that back. All right. My top 5 movies of the year.
Yeah.
Number 1, Sinners.
Okay.
Number 2, Weapons. Number 3, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 2. Now, Tom Cruise, man. If you really ending it, man, what a way.
Very went out great.
Went out with a bang, man. Bang. Number 4, F1. I was truly surprised how good I thought F1 was. I was not expecting it. But when they started saying it was
that
going to
was
be
good.
like
That was with what's his name,
Brad
right?
Pitt,
Brad Pitt. Yeah, that was actually good.
But when they said it was going to be like Top Gun on land, I was like, oh, okay. And my number 5 is One Battle After Another. Truly enjoyed that. Best sequel. I thought about this a while. I'm saying the best sequel I saw this year was Predator Badlands because I wasn't expecting it to be good.
Okay.
And when I saw it, I was like, yeah. My sleeper movie, The Naked Gun. Once again, I was not expecting
Really,
it.
you like that?
No, I liked it. I wasn't, but what got me is that I wasn't expecting to you guys even come in 200 miles of Leslie Nielsen's, but you kind of sort of did come kind of close. It came closer than what I was going to give you credit for, right?
Okay.
So I got it. That was my sleeper because I just was not expecting it. Now my other stuff, the movie that ended, but I needed like a little bit more. I'm saying Thunderbolts. I needed like 10 more minutes of Thunderbolts.
Okay.
That's just it. 10 more minutes. The movie you should have saw.
I think it's uncut on Disney Plus. They released the uncut version.
Good. The movie you should have saw instead of going to go see Superman, The Accountant 2. Another sequel. The first one was underrated, but it kind of slipped under the radar. But if you saw it, you liked it.
Accountant 2 had way too much comedy.
Yeah, I know, but I kind of liked it. It was. I thought it was good.
It was good though. It was good.
Right. The movie that I saw, that I went the full price admission back for, even though it was a matinee, The Running Man, and I saw it for free. I wanted my money back. I'm sorry. I'm all for trying to remake a movie, but it was just so drastic from the original one. The original one took place in the night. This is going to take place over 30 days. It's too damn long. But that was my opinion. That's just me. Now this is why I got to play this one. The movie that I saw that was so bad that I need to neuralize it to forget that I saw it. Now I got to play it. Yeah. That's going to be Captain America, Brave New World. Look, man. You guys, first of all, he was already somebody, and you gave him the monkey or Captain America, which you shouldn't have done. And it just was like no real clear direction where it was going to, where it was trying to do. Maybe it was better in the TV show than the movie. I don't know, but it was just, I don't know, man. I don't know how his character leads
it seemed forced. It seemed like it was forced.
Yes. It seemed like, well, we got to put something out. Let's just get it out there without a script. Let's just do it as we go, which is very unformulatic for Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now, the movie that was so bad that I need to burn down the Cineplex for even booking it. I wrote down here nothing, but in actuality, I need to change it. The movie that's so bad that wants to make me stop screening stuff. War of the Worlds. Ice Cube. My brother.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
You saw that in the theaters?
No. This movie will make me want to cut off all my streaming, sir. I don't want Netflix. I don't want Disney Plus. I don't.
You got.
What was you thinking?
We in alignment on that one. I said that was the worst movie. That wasn't just the worst movie of the year. That might have been the worst movie I've ever seen.
Exactly. Like, bro, what was you thinking?
Oh my God.
Paycheck, bro. That's what he was thinking.
I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. It was so bad.
It wasn't to be understood. It really was. It was a movie that was shot during the pandemic, and they decided to release it now.
Dude, the TV show was better. I mean, the TV show on whatever one of these free streaming services is better than that movie.
It was awful. The movie that got jerked at the last minute. I thought about this long and hard. What movie came out that got jerked the last minute? Now, a lot of people will sit there and say him, right? Because it was like what said in
Yeah,
the
F
show.
you to him.
Everybody thought that it was Jordan Peele. No, the movie that, in my opinion, got jerked at the last minute is Snow White, because you guys changed the entire story of Snow White to have this pro-feminist standpoint on it. Rachel Ziegler was just blah as Snow White. I was like, no, no.
Yeah, my
Oh, dude,
5-year-old.
you just got me angry thinking about him. I dislike that movie so much.
Yeah, that
Yes,
movie was.
I really
Oh,
did.
I'm angry. I'm like really angry right now.
It was the War of the Worlds was so bad. Like,
the world was better than him.
I would have went to go buy the copy of the movie just to see it burn. That was my role in society, was to burn this movie.
I'll say this, Tony. There are a couple of. Did you see the deleted scenes or the alternate ending for him? It's so much better. It makes so much more sense. I was like, wait a minute, and
I'm a forgiving guy to everything. I like almost everything except Anaconda. I disliked him 20 times more than I disliked Anaconda.
Okay.
Well, like I said, everybody would have said him. I'm saying Snow White. Now, I'm almost done. The movie I would see instead of hanging out with Priyanka Chopra. And so some of you out there to say, well, who is she? Let me just show you who she is. Just hold on a minute.
There's no movie that.
That's Priyanka Chopra.
I would watch instead of hanging out with Priyanka.
Now, the only movie I'm going to watch instead, if she said, let's go hang out, I said, nah, I got to watch the movie Sinners. That's it. Sinners is the only movie that's going to stop me from hanging out with. A close second would be Weapons, but really Sinners.
I'd like to take her to see Sinners and then be Sinners.
And maybe exactly.
But
hey,
I'm a married woman.
Still, my last pick, comeback of the year, and I thought about this one long and hard because normally it's a movie or actor, and I'm kind of at a toss-up with it. Is I got two comebacks of the year. My first one, despite what I said about Captain Marvel, is Marvel. I think they're trying to right this ship back onto course of what it was. You know, I didn't like Captain America, but I did like Thunderbolts, and I kind of sort of liked Fantastic Four. I think you're starting to the scale is the graph is starting to go up a little bit. We're going to see what Spider-Man and definitely Doomsday like, but I think you're kind of going the right way. And the other one, my comeback of the year, and I don't know if I say it's a comeback, is horror films. Horror films just came in this year, and it was like everyone was good. But horror movies traditionally does about 40 to 60 million. You got horror movies coming in. Conjuring does 100-something million. Final Destination does 100-something million. Sinners, 200 million. You know, and even things that were kind of hard, like if you want to say like The Long Walk was I don't know if that's a horror movie.
That was a good movie.
That was decent.
That was actually a good movie.
Yeah, it was decent. So it was really making, and then even on television, like the It prequel. I mean, if you want to say Stranger Things, Wednesday, you got a lot of things that from the horror genre that are like, it's making it itchy, and it's not a whole bunch of blood and guts. It's kind of like the bump of the night, the scares. So those two are my
Freddy movie too.
Good dialogue.
Five Nights at Freddy.
You know,
made a lot of noise.
Megan
the
2.0.
sequel. I gotta see the sequel. The first one got me. I gotta see the sequel.
Yeah, that one I heard made a lot of noise. Didn't see it though.
I haven't seen it yet, but like Megan 2.0. So it toss up.
Okay, so that was your list, and let me just very quickly run down my top 5 best films of the year. At number 5, I have Magazine Dreams. That was one. I thought it was very well done. At number 4, I have Weapons. um, for obvious reasons. At number three, I have this was one of my favorites. I thought it was very well done. The Fantastic Four. I have that at number three. At number two, I have One Battle After Another. And number one, I have Sinners. Now, my honorable mentions is Begonia, which I just recently saw. Um, Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I thought that was very well done. For a third, another sequel in the trilogy now. Um, Thought it checked all the boxes. Mark Ruffalo wasn't involved really because he was filming for Marvel, but I still thought they handled it well. My most underrated film is Magazine Dreams. My most overrated film, Superman. Sorry, Tony.
Hey, dude, all I gotta tell you is that Zack Snyder's Superman still did better.
Yeah, I know, that's true. Most overrated film for me was Superman. Most disappointing film. Worst film, Ralph already covered that. War of the Worlds. That's probably one of the worst films ever.
Yeah.
Most disappointing film, Highest to Lowest. From
I
Spike
forgot
Didn't
about
see
that.
that.
Washington. Bruh, let me tell you something. I think Spike mailed this one in, bro. Because it just,
That one? Oh, yeah, I just like that one. Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that one now. See, it
I
got out of my head. Like
you got out of your head. Yeah,
another movie that pissed me off.
yeah, that was just terrible. The
Bill
movie
got a
that,
paycheck.
yeah, the movie that lived up to its expectations, Mission Impossible, lived up to the hype, lived up to the expectations, and even exceeded it in some cases. Better than I expected. That was Final Destination. I didn't know what it was gonna be. I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. And then my Thunderbolts I thought also was kind of like a
That was a good movie. That was a really good movie. I
I
liked
liked
it.
it. I
yeah,
did
that was
like it.
better than I expected as well. Um I just called this film kind of like it was just a fun film and I thought it was interesting. I saw it early in the year. Is Drop. I actually thought
That
Drop
was good. That was
was
good.
was good. I was like, okay, this is a fun film. Like I like this. It was a little different. Had a nice bit of it, a mix of anxiety and stuff in it. Didn't have too bad of a twist. Like the twist wasn't unbelievable. So I thought that was pretty good. Um and yeah, and that's pretty much I said one battle already. Now you see me, Gonya, weapons. Yep. Magazine Dreams. Like I said, man, that's really that was it. Disappointed by highest to lowest, man. That really me being a Spike Lee fan, it just really, really rubbed me the wrong way watching that movie, man.
Yeah.
Was just it was not good. I'm sorry. I don't really say that when it comes to Spike Lee because Spike always to me there's something good about Spike's movies. I couldn't find nothing good about this movie.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was bad.
Yeah. But that's pretty much the gist of it. You know, I know Tony you I know you're a big like you said, you support the genre films, you know, I mean you support all the films, especially going to
I
the theater.
support everything. I go to the movies a lot. I watch a lot of movies, and a lot of them I just forgot. You guys reminded me of a lot that were really good. F1, Mission Impossible. Um, you know, uh, uh,
You know
one
what
problem
movie I
after
saw?
another. stuff
You know
like
what
that.
I saw that I think got slept on that a lot of people. I don't know if you guys saw Novocaine. I kind of like
Oh,
It was
Novocaine,
kind of
man. That was
good.
kind of quirky. It was
Yeah, it was
quirky.
kind of good.
I heard about that. Yeah, I wanted
Yeah.
to see that too, and I didn't see it. I also wanted to see. Did you see the one with Love Hurts? Did you see that one?
No.
No,
With
I didn't see Love Hurts.
my man from Anything Everywhere All at Once. You know him. He was in that film. He was the lead of that film.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
Yeah,
No, I didn't see that one.
and
But I
and
thought Novocaine was kind of quirky. It was. I mean, I enjoyed it.
that's
Not a
funny.
very long movie, but it was
Yeah,
cool.
right. Not very long movie, and yeah, I heard that. Yeah. So, my last points before I wrap up the show is very briefly inside the writer's room with Magazine Dreams. Like I said, this film, I don't know if you did you get a chance to check that film, Tony?
Which one?
It's called Magazine Dreams. It's with
No,
Jonathan Majors. It was a
no.
Jonathan Majors film.
I'm gonna have to watch it just because you
Yeah.
just said his name. I thought you got a rotten. He got a rotten deal this year.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah, he definitely did.
They are
The
bringing him
film,
back in Doomsday, though. I mean, he's getting killed, but he's coming back.
yeah, but the film itself, it won at Sundance, got a 10-minute standing ovation. It was set to
I
be
like that guy. He deserves better than what he got.
performance in this film was phenomenal, and it's based around a man who's a bodybuilder. He's in bodybuilding, and he's just really obsessed with just becoming the best bodybuilder, weight training, stuff like that. Very different type of plot. Really, it was a character driven film. So I said at the top of the show, this film was, when you watch it, I watched the film twice, and it's so funny because it's hard to even remember who else was in the film, because it's written to center around this guy, this character, and he has a little bit of a mental health situation going on. He's just like obsessed. He's obsessing over, there's times where he was in a competition and one particular judge made some sort of marked him down for his I don't know, it might have been like his quads or something like that. It was somewhere in there, and he
Lots of legs.
deltoids. No, it was deltoids.
Deltoids. I was going to say, you just quads. I'm like, oh, no, dude.
yeah. Deltoids. And he was like obsessing over that. Like he kept saying he'd be on a date with a girl, an awkward date with a girl, and they're talking, and he's just like, yeah, he just goes into that.
Dude, throwing your deltoids is tough. I'm doing that now. It's so tough.
Yeah.
It's difficult right now.
I think you enjoy it, man, because I know you are into fitness and weight training.
Hey, I got abs now. Did you see my latest thing? I got abs.
Do your thing, man. That's what's up. So it's really like a character over plot. No traditional plot engine. The character drives everything in this film.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm gonna put that on my. I might try to watch it this weekend.
Yeah, obsession as a structure, right? The repetition as pressure, routine as his prison. This guy is obsessed with this lifestyle, right? Then you have
it's definitely a lifestyle. It's a journey. I call it a journey.
It is a lifestyle, and you have to commit fully to really do it.
It's all mental. Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm gonna have to watch that movie now. Like, I'm so, because you're talking about me right now. So
another thing, silence as dialogue. Jonathan Majors is one of the best guys at behavior. You know what I'm saying?
I said this before. Wait, when we talked about it.
Behavior. He is one of the best at that.
He's a good thespian. Like, really, he's a thespian.
Yeah. Masculinity without language, pain with no vocabulary, identity tied to validation. That's what this film is about. No redemption arc. Understanding instead of comfort. You kind of understand the character a little more by you get to the end. It's not that it's not like you felt like it was missing in a redemption arc, because there's really no redemption arc, because I'm not saying he doesn't have anything to be redeemed from, but you're just kind of digging more into his psyche, and you're kind of understanding what who this guy is. And
very interesting.
yeah, and the funny thing, here's an interesting quote, and it's not a quote, but the film doesn't explain its character, it exposes him, which is very different.
The
But
whole mindset is different, and
right,
I'm gonna have to watch it. I'm definitely putting that first on my list.
With that being said, I'll leave everyone with that. Watch the film. Unfortunately, everything that happened to him, he got the raw deal. Do not let that be, you don't let you miss a good film because of that. Because he did a phenomenal performance. The film, like I said, is none like anything else. There's other people in the film that I can't even recall who they are right now, but it's all about this man's world. It brings you into his world, and
It's a genre for it, and I can't recall what the genre is when they talk about stuff like that. I know what you're talking about. I'm actually looking forward to that.
Yeah. So there you have it, man. And that's pretty much the gist of it, yo. Next year, man, it's I'm looking forward to that. What are you looking for before we go? Ask each of you, what are you looking forward to? You can't say Doomsday because we're gonna say Doomsday. I know I was gonna say that. What are you looking forward to next year, movie wise?
Mortal Kombat and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be plain and simple. Like, the other reason I'm trying to stay really fit, I see another 10 to 15 years of Marvel, and I want to see all that stuff.
Bruh, because we're getting after Doomsday. I mean, after Secret Wars, we're getting into the mutant saga.
Yeah, it is going to be like, I'm just like, oh my gosh, there's so many other movies that are going to happen. So the geek in me, I think I'm becoming more of a nerd lately. I've been reading a lot more stuff. I've been writing a lot of stuff, and even rehashing all the things. And I think I'm going back and recapturing that nerd part of me. And so when you're talking about stuff like this, even a couple Warner titles, depending on what they do, whether they sell or not, or they bring back Snyderverse, whatever, I'm gonna just appreciate a lot of these things that are coming out, because I mean, a lot of the stuff we grew up with, dude, and it's kind of cool seeing it. So Mortal Kombat and and then Spider-Man, and then there's a lot of the movies that I'm not remembering at the moment, but I'm going to try to support as much as I can in theatrical as possible.
What about you, Ralph? Anything particular you looking forward to?
Well, next month I'm looking forward to seeing this movie called Get Help. I'm sorry, not Get Help, Send Help with Rachel McAdams.
Oh yeah, that looks good.
I really want to see that. Certainly Michael during the summertime.
Yes.
I mean March, April, right? April comes out.
April, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that, and I mean everybody does say
Bride. You mentioned The Bride.
Yeah, The Bride. I'm looking forward to that one. And I'm kind of looking forward to Disclosure Day. That's like old Steven Close Encounters Third Kind Spielberg. I'm like, oh
wow.
Yeah, with Emily Blunt. Cool. I was like, okay,
that sounds interesting. I didn't even know that was going down.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He just said, I got this super secret sci-fi movie coming out next summer. He didn't tell nobody what it is. There wasn't any set releases, no nothing. Then he put a billboard that just says the truth will be revealed, and it's just a close-up shot of an eye. And then on Christmas Day or Christmas, he drops the trailer. It's called Disclosure Day. I'm like, and it looked creepy. It's old. Steven, it's old.
Oh wow!
Good for him. Good for him.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that should
like
be
that dude. Like okay.
That should be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely pretty much the same movies as you guys are saying. I'm kind of I want to see Scream, the new Scream. I'm kind of looking forward to see what they do with that Scream 7. Of course the usual suspects, Spider-Man. I know I said I couldn't say it, Doomsday, but of course Doomsday. Primate looked pretty interesting. I'd like to try to see what that's about. Primate, see what that's about.
Isn't the new Resident Evil coming out next year also?
I'm not.
A new Resident Evil coming out.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Then you have. There was something else I saw here on the rollout next year. Where is it? And this is Mortal Kombat 2, right?
Yeah. That's going to pump. That Carl Urban is in it. Johnny Cage. Like, oh yeah, that's going to thump.
The Masters.
They already greenlit the part 3 is so good.
The Masters of the Universe is going to be coming out next year. It's going to.
Oh, that's going to be good. That'll be fun
to see that. Scary Movie 6. Yeah, there's a few of them, man, and I'm definitely my daughter's looking forward to the Paw Patrol movie. She loves it. Yeah, man. So we'll see, but at the end of the day, man, when it gets to they're re-releasing Endgame too, right before Doomsday.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, I heard there's supposed to be some sort of bonus scene to it to connect Endgame and Doomsday together. So I gotta sit through another 3 hours to see.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna show Captain America doing something and destroying Doom's planet and Earth, so his wife and kid die, and
because
his whole vengeance thing.
Yeah, basically from early leaks or whatever. That's really they connect. They said this film is a direct sequel to Endgame, and it connects because of just like what most of us talked about way back when we're like, how Cap put all of those stones back and nothing he
nothing really happened. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what it's about.
You know, the one thing I wish they would do, and if they can do it, I hope that it's possible. I really hope to give Wesley a going away Blade movie. Like,
nice.
He's the godfather of Marvel. You really, if you look at it, I mean,
think about it. Technically, he is. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He is. And I forgot to mention. Probably one of the biggest movies of next year is going to be The Odyssey. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Oh,
yeah, that's going to be good.
That might be the biggest film of the year, other than maybe Doomsday. But that might be that's coming out
summertime, right?
July 17th.
Yeah, summertime.
Yeah, I mean that look. It's going to be IMAX. It looks crazy, and that's funny because it comes out. Well, it's perfect because Spider-Man doesn't come out till the end of July.
July. Dude, I'm going to be in the Mediterranean during that time, so I hope that they played out there. I'm spending 30 days in the Mediterranean, dude. I'm going to France. I'm going to Greece, Spain, and Italy.
They're going to be playing Odyssey in Greece.
I'm going to go second week of July through the second week of August.
For Con? You gonna be out there for Con Film?
I'm going for Con.
I'm just going to spend the summer in the Mediterranean.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna be at
I'm going to be in like all the beaches and see. I'm just going to spend the summer in the Mediterranean. That's
one of the films that I'm producing on. He's gonna be at the film market. He's not in the competition, but he has an agent. He's gonna be in the film market.
When is Cannes?
It's in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
May. Yeah. It's like May 12th through the 19th or
Wow.
something.
Yeah, no, I'm going to be there in July. So, are you going to be there? You going to go to Cannes?
I'm going to Cannes. Yes,
Nice.
If you've never been, it is the most amazing experience ever.
I've never been. I've never been, bro. I hate flying. I've never flown.
I never went to sleep. That town parties all night long. And you'll never be able to find a hot dog anywhere. But but you'll find a panini. You'll find a panini at every corner. But dude,
good cheese is a good wine. You'll find that no problem.
Oh, dude, it's so funny. I got tired of having wine everywhere I went. That I finally went to a really nice restaurant, and I asked for a Coke. They got so angry with me.
That's
no, you cannot have the Coke. I'm like, no, I really want a Coke. You got to have the wine. Like, no wine. Like, that's what I said. I ran out, bought a Coke, and brought it in.
That is too funny. Yeah, man. So I'm going to Cannes, man. We're gonna check that out.
You're gonna have like the best time.
It's gonna be crazy, man.
You're gonna have the best time. Cannes is just take it in, bro. Like every single moment.
Yeah.
Besides the market, try to get around and stuff like that. I actually got in around the golf. Believe it or not, during the same time. But yeah, it's.
I can't wait. I'm very excited about it.
You going with a group of people, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going with because the film that I'm producing on, I'm going with the filmmaker, and all.
You guys renting a big house, a big.
Yeah, we're gonna rent like a Airbnb or something like that.
Yeah, dude, that's the way to do it. You got to rent the house. Make sure it's got a pool. Hopefully, it's got a pool with a view. Okay. Dude, you're gonna have the best time. You really are.
It's gonna be crazy. So.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, man. So that's cool, bro. I appreciate everybody, and like I said, man, next year, everyone, we're gonna be going the Inside the Writers Room segment that I do. I'm gonna start branching it off. But next year, we're gonna every week we're going to highlight another film that is up for a screenwriter award or whatever. So, whether, we go Sinners one week, we go One Battle one week, we're going, another week. Like all of them are in the category for best screenplay. Hamnet, so we'll break it down. I've been getting a lot of good responses for this, and I'm eventually gonna break it into its own little 1 hour show. Tony. Because people are really liking. I've been getting some good feedback on, the breakdown of and a lot of writers want to come on, and really talk about.
Sure, dude, you're never gonna get everybody's getting a word edgewise when you're talking to writers.
They want to come on, but then I'm also gonna start bringing on writers, and if they have something out there, let's talk about their film. Let's break down that.
Yeah, that's good. I mean? That's awesome.
What's up, bro? So, all right, man. Here we go. Peace out to everybody. Y'all have
have a happy New Year, guys. Be safe. Don't go out partying too hard.
No, exactly. Deuces it is. And yeah, man. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.
All right, guys. Talk to you later. Good seeing you. Hey, Ralph. See ya.
Happy New Year.
2025 didn't save movies, but it reminded us why it's worth saving. It reminded us that audiences don't hate theaters. They just hate being taken for granted. That originality still matters when it's protected. And spectacle still works when it's earned. And the future of filmmaking doesn't just belong to algorithms, trend chasing, or fear, but to storytellers who trust their audience. The conversation doesn't end here. Because as long as stories matter, movies will too. I'm Wes Clark, and this has been Real Talk. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this with your friends. For the Jedi Council, I am the director, saying, of course, you can love us, you can hate us, but don't ever forget about us. Good night.
Don't you forget about me.